Hey Aquarius, my name is Erica. Welcome to Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you found me. This is your June full moon oracle card video, and I've got my Sage Goddess Gemstone oracle cards out. I've got my Sacred Rebels oracle deck out by Elena Fairchild. The artwork is by Autumn Sky Morrison. And I have my Illuminated Tarot deck out. This is a new deck to me. I received it just this past week. And the author of this deck condensed the major arcana into the minor arcana to make it into a deck for divination or playing cards. So it looked interesting to me, and I want to incorporate it into this reading for you, Aquarius, for your Sagittarius full moon. The Sagittarius full moon is also known as the strawberry full moon. This full moon will be occurring at 18 degrees, almost 19 degrees of Sagittarius. The Sabian symbol associated with that reads, "Pelicans menaced by the behavior of men seek safer areas to bring up their young." Sabian symbols were created in 1925 by a clairvoyant named Elsie Wheeler, and they're used to symbolize 0 to 30 degrees of each zodiac sign on the astrological wheel. Now, the full moon for you is going to be occurring in the 11th house, playing well with Saturn. Saturn is the planet that represents limitation, structure, and containment. I also think of Saturn as the building code inspector. So wherever Saturn goes, he tests to make sure that it is strong and safe and securely built. In conjunction with this full moon, we are also going to be experiencing Jupiter, the planet of increase, expansion, and excess, going direct. I'm going to have a playlist appear in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. It's going to be a little information bubble where it will have your June Astrology, your June Tarot, and I'm also going to put an older video in, a video from when Jupiter first went into Libra, and see if that gives any resonant messages for you as well. Because what's going on right now is it's reflective of cycles and seeds that we've planted in the past, is the best way that I know how to put it. Now, Jupiter is going direct for you in the 9th house, and this is a great place because Jupiter likes being in the 9th house because the zodiac sign that rules the 9th house is Sagittarius, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So Jupiter being in the house that Sagittarius traditionally rules is a good thing for you, normally. The 9th house is your worldview expanded through study or travel. It is long-distance trips, adventures and questing. It is legal system matters, political system matters, the study of foreign languages, the study of metaphysics, religion, philosophy, astrology. It rules foreign people, foreign places, and foreign things as well. It's big ideas, high-minded ideas. So what I'm going to do now is grab my Illuminated Tarot deck and give you a shuffle or two. I shuffled off screen, but I'm going to do it on screen as well. This video is intended, those placements are especially resonant for my Aquarius rising viewers. It may also be felt for Aquarius sun and moon, but the placement, the house placements are based on Aquarius rising, a 0 degree Aquarius rising chart. So one more shuffle and I'm going to cut this deck for you, Aquarius. And I've written on this deck some keywords. But that won't really impact y'all too much. There is your Illuminated Tarot card. Now I'm going to shuffle this Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. This deck is by Elena Fairchild, and the artwork is by Autumn Sky Morrison. It is one of the very first Oracle decks that it is the first Oracle deck that I purchased for myself in an online purchase. And this deck was screaming to me through the Amazon website, like, I need to be in your house. I have Uranus as my rising planet. It is the planet that is closest to my ascendant line in my zodiac chart, in my astrology chart. And Uranus is one of your co-ruling planets, Aquarius. I think that's why when I release my videos, the Aquarians really seem to resonate very strongly with what I put out there. So if you are one of those people, I'm grateful that you feel that energy, and that's probably why you feel emotional response to me in some way, or a pull to me. It's because of my rising planet, but I'm a Scorpio riser. It's a lot to talk about rising and stuff. But Uranus rules the rebels, and I'm definitely rebellious. You've kind of got to be a rebel to do this sort of stuff. It's not exactly, smiled upon where I live. I've been called a witch more than once. Not that that is a bad thing, but, you know, it's interesting the labels people will put on you when they don't understand you. I'm shuffling now for you the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck for your full moon messages for the month of June. The Sagittarius full moon, the Strawberry full moon. The Sabian symbol just is supposed to, like I said, give the energy reflective of that full moon. And it may be where they can kind of play out in the background of your life sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. For some people it will, for some people it won't. Let me cut this deck for you, Aquarius. Alright, y'all, what I'm going to do now is pause this video, look at my astrology charts, meditate over these cards, and I'll be right back with your story. Hang tight, Aquarius. I'll be right back. Hi, Aquarius. I'm back with your cards, so let's go ahead and get started. The card that I pulled from the Illuminated Tarot deck is the Queen of Clubs. She is a queen of confidence and strength, and she also represents the traditional Queen of Wands card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And that queen is associated with being influential, and she's also known for being eager, and she has an air of exuberance and vibrancy around her. Now, this being the representative of the Queen of Wands indicates fire sign energy. So that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And there's been something that's occurred in each one of those signs. So in Aries, we had Venus retrograde. Now, you experienced it too. Just because it happened in Venus or in Aries doesn't mean that you didn't experience it. It happened for you in the area of life between the 3rd and the 2nd house. So that's your communication, short distance trips, siblings, cousins, neighbors, and neighborhood, and then your values, your money, earning ability, self-esteem, and possessions. So it could be that you are feeling a resurgence of confidence and strength and exuberance in those areas of life. And you may be feeling them now around this full moon. The secondary thing that happened in the fire signs is for Leo, in Leo, we had the north node of the moon move into Leo. So we're approaching our own lives, our own paths from a heart-centered perspective, a childlike perspective. Egocentric, not selfish, but self-centered. Not being mean or narcissistic, but you have to have a me-first mentality sometimes. The final thing that occurred in a fire sign is this full moon that will be occurring in Sagittarius. And that's what this video is about. So, embrace the energy of the Queen of Clubs and have some exuberance or vitality, vibrancy in your world or life. Be eager about it and wield your influence in a positive manner so that all may catch fire. The second card that I pulled for you is from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. This is the 42nd card of the Oracle deck. By Elena Fairchild. The artwork is by Autumn Sky Morrison. The first thing that I see in this card is the butterflies. These are monarch butterflies that are flying around this character's face and head. So I want you to look up the monarch butterfly spirit animal totem meaning, or just the monarch butterfly spirit animal meaning, because there may be resonant messages for you there. Whenever I see the butterflies, I also think of the themes of the 8th house of life, death, and rebirth. And that's the house of Scorpio. This being the 42nd card of the deck, 4 plus 2 is 6. That speaks to the 6th house on the astrological wheel. You've got a lot of focus in that 6th house for June, Aquarius. This is the house of work and health, or competency and skills that you bring to the services that you provide. It's also your daily life, the daily to-do list, the things that you do on a very regular daily basis to make your life, world, environment, and body be as efficient as it can be. Virgo rules that 6th house. You will have Mars in the 6th house. You will have the Sun in the 6th house. You will have Mercury in the 6th house. And you will have a Moon in the 6th house by the end of June. This card I see as a card of value. Self-value, really, more than anything else. And breaking old patterns and old conditioning. Ask yourself, what is it that I value? Who is it that I value? And why do I value them or this or whatever it is? Now that you're clear on your values, you can begin to assess all of the other things in your world. And journaling is a great way for you to work through that process. Journaling is a good way to keep your thoughts in line with your actions and your intentions. This card is an invitation for you to embrace the inner sacred rebel in you and to write love into your own story. It's also an invitation for you to release old emotional wounds and to break away from those chains and those cords of lack to that of self-love. Whatever it is that you are inspired to do creatively wants to be done. It is begging to be birthed into this reality. But before that can happen, you have to let go of the remnants of the past that are in your way and step over them and onto the path of your destiny firmly. It can be an emotional time. The final card that I pulled for you is from the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck. This is the Rainforest Jasper card, and it deals with earth, nature, healing, and joy, and it can help heal and amplify the heart chakra. Rainforest Jasper connects you with nature and the endless wisdom and power that exists in the physical realm. You've pulled this card because you need to understand just how precious life is and how much there is to enjoy in the patterns of the world around you. Meditate with Rainforest Jasper to manifest physical wellness and abundance and to renew your sense of optimism. Well, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Your other June videos are in the information bubble above, and I will have that Jupiter video up there as well. So I hope you enjoy that. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. But until then, namaste, and I love you, Aquarius.